Hi guys, welcome to another process video. Doing something a bit different this week, and well, this was actually filmed a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't had time to edit it. But this is my process for creating my project life spread for my personal project life, because as if you follow my videos, you would know I'm creating a 12 by 12 project life, but it's for my son's first year. So that's been my main focus, but I did want to capture what we do every week personally. That's not always baby related, so most of it is, but so I chose to do a 6x8 snap album. I did do a video on my plans for this, which you can see in my older videos. So this is what I've come up with. This particular spread, I'm focusing on week 4 and 5 on the left hand side and week 6 on the right hand side. That is why I'm doing a 6x8 spread, because I don't take that many photos other than baby stuff. These photos are week 4 and 5. I only took 3 photos total, so they were the weeks that my baby was actually due and didn't come because he ended up being overdue. So I spent a lot of time in bed waiting for the baby to come because I couldn't walk very well in my last trimester because of my back issues. So that was a very boring fortnight, and so I didn't have a lot to include for that. But week 6 on the right hand side, I had to use a 2x2 spread because I had a lot more photos. So I've got 10 photos on that spread, so that's why I went with the 2x2 layout. 2x2 is awesome, but I think when you have a lot of photos, it's really hard to work in that miniature size for photos. I think so I do need to focus on probably using more bigger photos, because it's really hard when photos are that small. I think it looks cool and it gives you a really good overview of a week though, but yeah, I find it really hard. I might get used to it, I don't know, but I tend to over embellish, and you'll notice that throughout the video I try to add things to everything, and working in that with miniature squares, you kind of don't want to stick stuff everywhere, otherwise I think it would become really overwhelming. So I have put on the top left hand corner, I did put a transparency as one of the 2x2 squares, just so that would break it up a little bit and not have a photo. The pattern paper, third from the right hand side, from the top, I used because I needed to have a card there somewhere to write week 6. So yes, one of my title cards is a 2x2 square, so I had to fit a lot in this little space, but I do like how it came together in the end. I'm only up to week 6 and I don't even know what week I'm up to now, but so I do have a lot of catching up to do, but I have slipped photos in pockets, so I'm getting there. I've just got to go through and stitch and embellish, because most of you would know I stitch around the edges of all my cards. It's just a little obsession I have, can't help it. So I've got these rhinestones out. Now this is all Nay's fault, because I had a whole big stash of them and I really didn't I just forgot about them, I don't know. I use enamel dots all the time, but I forgot about these, and because I watch her videos all the time and she uses them all the time, I thought, oh, maybe I should get them out. So now I've started using them all the time, but hey, it's getting my stash of the new stuff. I seriously had about 30 packets of them. I think a shop closed down a few years ago and I bought them all out of double-sided tape and all out of rhinestones, because they were like 50 cents a packet or something. So I have heaps of them. I really moved the stuff around on the left-hand side title card quite a bit because I couldn't work out where I wanted stuff to go. That was really the biggest spot for embellishing on this entire spread, so I wanted to utilise that really well. I am an embellisher, so I do like to add stuff like that. The left hand side, I just added a tiny flare from Studio Calico print shop line. I love these tiny flare. I don't know if there are any other companies or lines of product that make these, because they're really cool, excuse me. Yeah, and I'm just like using my tiny word obsession. I've been using the Studio Calico Wonderlust, I think they're Wonderlust, tiny word stickers quite a bit. The only problem is the majority of those little stickers are travel themed, and to be honest, I haven't done a lot of traveling recently, so I'm using all the ones like love and wonderful and all the descriptive words, but the travel themed words have stayed on the sheet, so maybe I need to go on a holiday. maybe that's a sign. And these are the Simple Stories Snap clear stickers. They're really awesome for adding onto my photos. Because I don't have the layout in front of me, I can't remember what that one says. Yeah, so I'm not sure, but they look like a rub-on. I mean, unless you looked really closely, then you could probably tell they were a sticker. But for the best part, they look like a rub-on, so that's really cool. They're quite good value too, because you get 4 sheets, and I think they're only like $5 or something. Yeah, so they're really cool. My washing machine sounds like an aeroplane taking off in the next room, so I'm sorry if that's really loud. I think I put too much in. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for, I think I said this in the last video, but I'm on the lookout for a good black pen. I'm not too impressed with I think it's an Artline pen that I've been using. Someone said something that the Project Life pens dry up quickly, so maybe I'm on the lookout for something better. I don't know. I saw something in a catalogue the other day, and I almost forget where I see stuff. As you can see, I had to fit week 6 in a tiny square. It was extremely difficult, but hey, I got there in the end. The square I'm working on at the moment is actually a screenshot of plane tickets that I booked at hospital. I quite literally booked plane tickets the day after my son was born, because I was waiting on him to be born to book them, so that I knew everything would be okay, because my pop was turning 82 weeks later after he was born, and because he was overdue, I was waiting, and then when he came, I just booked them, and yeah, that was great, because I wanted to take my son with me, so obviously I had to have his birth certificate and everything organised. So I had to wait till then. I was really anxious that everything would go okay, because I wouldn't have been able to fly if I had a cesarean. So I had my fingers crossed and everything worked out okay. So I really wanted to put that in there, because that was his first plane ticket, and also it was really, really hectic. So I wanted to, flying with a 2-week-old, and when I was barely, I don't know, I barely slept, so I was like a zombie the whole way, but it's alright. I'm getting back into these date stamps and roller stamps now. I have like 6 of them, and mind you, I have 6 of them and I still use the same one. I've been using these to death. These, they're also from Snap, the same line the clear stickers come from. They've got a whole bunch of like circles, squares, tickets, rectangles, tags, all kinds of things for adding journaling. And because they're little, they're great for adding to cards in Project Life. I'm embracing my handwriting and trying not to print everything, because I did that a lot. I did that with my my pregnancy album. I printed everything, and there's really not much handwriting in there. Now I'm trying to let go of the fact that I don't have the nicest handwriting and just put it in there anyway, because I think it's special in its own way. I mean, I have a family cookbook which, when my nan passed away, I found it in her house, and it says on the front cover, "To remain in the Macaulay family." So I've kept that, and it's all handwritten by my nan and my great-grandmothers. So that's really special, I think, and so I kind of try to apply the same feeling of how special that is to my albums, because I think it's nice to see handwritten notes. I mean, it's still nice to read words that people have written, but it's that more special when it's handwritten. The tabs are from the same stickers I was talking about. They also come with fold over tabs, so that's pretty cool. So this is the point where I spoke about earlier, when I try to add something to every photo, although at the moment I am just trying to like sort of document what the photo was. So I did add a lot of stickers with what was happening. Some of the photos are self-explanatory, but some of them are not. So I think this might be where I called it done. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Bye!